Today we'll be taking a look at the at the M4 Sherman. So this was our primary use tank during most of the early war for World War II. So I figured, why not let's see how it stacks up in War Thunder. So I have some family heritage with this tank, so I've always liked it. There are lower tier versions of it though in the tech tree that you can take a look at. Don't use them for everything. It has crappy turn rotation. But anyway, let's take a quick overview of this tank. It has 400 horsepower, 2400 RPM, maximum speed 24 miles an hour, and it weighs a massive 30 tons. It is one of the lightest Sherman tanks thus far at its BR. Sits at the BR 3.7. You do have lower ones like the M4A1, which is at 3.3 and it has better turret rotation. Now, most people at this BR do not know how to pen you. Like, it is insane how many people do not know how to pen you. It is ludicrous. Now, real quick, to make it even better, I'm going to give myself the expert qualification, which is 6,500. Now, this has a maximum 5-second top reload. Currently, it's at 5.3. 5 seconds every round. That is insane compared to other vehicles like the Panzer. That is 2 seconds faster than the Panzer. 4J. Basically, than every Panther in every single way. Most things you're gonna be facing are really not gonna know the pen you at 3.7. Like the T-34 is 1941. Like, that thing has 9-second reload. It's just, you're not gonna be penned. Not penned, sorry. You're not gonna be out reloaded at this BR by virtually anything. Like, you have the fastest reload, not the highest penning gun, but the fastest reload. It is basically what I would compare to the used to be 10.3 RPM one. Now it's 11 now. This thing with max crew had a 5-second reload. I think it was 4.8 if I remember correctly. It was the gunslinger, and it was a competent APM player you just could not kill. It was insanely good. So what you really want to do is, so it does sit in ring 2, you can easily access it. So it's a very fun tank once you get it and you learn how to play it. But let's take it real quick before we get into it. Let's take a little look at the protection, see what we have. So, like most Shermans, some of the later ones have a big weakness in the armor hull. And I can show you it right now, actually. So I just have to click on custom. No, it's not the jump moves. So these were weaknesses with some of the later Shermans. For what? They had a tiny shred of piece. You'd have armor, and then you'd have a tiny piece of the turret that was at 51 millimeters thick. For these later ones, that's where, if people know your tank, that's where they will shoot. That's only 63 of effective thickness. Sorry for my muttering. I know it's going to get annoying in the footage, but please forgive me. So what you want to do in this tank is, if you're able to, you just want to slightly angle this way. Yeah. If you angle this way, you can get, like, look at that protection on the side. Like, of course you can shoot down here, but look, 84 on the side, like 86 right there. Like, that's not the best place to forward, but look at that. And then you have perfective thickness on the armor. Now, what most people are going to be hitting you, if they know some of it, all the green spots are where you can be penned. So I'm going to shoot you down here. That's really just, even with the explosive shell that I'm just showing with the Sherman, it's mostly just going to take out your transmission unless you get hit by the Panzer IV. Right here as well, I don't know why they ever made down them for Sherman in the manlet. And then, of course, you have, stuff down there you can get pinned by, and that will completely wreck out your coolant in addition of your ammo getting taken out. Now, without any further me mumbling, let's get into a ground realistic battle. I didn't want him. A ground realistic battle and see how this thing stacks up. So, I am going to be doing this. Okay, 2 days till you're able to get the event vehicles, which I'm excited for. I will not be reviewing them. Mainly because I want to sell them to get some other premium vehicles that I would like to review, like the IS-6, the Tiger II HSLA, and the MiG-21 Biz Lazar, even though they're like the textured counterparts. The IS-6 you can't get anywhere else. It's just the tank I would gladly like to review over anything else now. Make sure to take 30 rounds maximum. I'm only going to take 20, and I'm going to take 2 HE. This thing is insane at what it can do. Especially if you know the play right. Terror rotation is so much better than the M4A1 105 that you see at lower BRs. This is the first Sherman. The M4A1 was more heavily armored and it was hand crate. So, just for balancing reasons, that the BR 3.0. Now, if you can aim, like, you're gonna be going 20 miles an hour on average. You angle correctly, most things won't pen you. Most players don't even know how to deal with you. Now, the 75 isn't lackluster at this BR. Like, it will get lackluster later on, but on the other side of the tech tree, away from the Abrams, to the left of it, you can get the M4T26, which has the Pershing cannon and the 90mm, but you do lack the stabilizer. That is what you do. You do get it at least under 40 miles. Like.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Because if this guy appears right here, I will want to blow him.
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Delta.
And this also protects most of my flank into addition.
Acknowledged. Open fire. We captured most of the strategic zones. We've been
There's something sneak up. Something did sneak up against the elevator, which gets the better cannon. Now that was the first match, and somebody got the flank on me, which is where I died. I'm watching that corner. But let's get to another match real quick. Now I will get premium count later, Gaijin. Golden Quarry. This is one of my least favorite maps. It is just no, I don't want to. But this BR, it's not as lackluster, like I said. Them 6-1 shot. It's alright, but it's not the best. You have stuff like the Panzer IVs that will severely outpen you, but if you angle, most things are gonna have a little bit of trouble dealing with you. Your main trouble is really just the Panzer IVs. Other than that, you don't see a Panzer IV, most things won't be killing you. You just need to watch your sides. As long as you're angled and nobody can flank you, nothing. And I mean not nothing will pen you, but most things will severely struggle. And on top of that, most people don't know how to deal with it. I just put it, since there's other gas cans I put over them, just put so people don't aim for that. If there's some semi-experienced players at this point. But this currently sits at the rank of rank 2. It's at the end of the left side. Now, I will try to get the audio quality a bit better from the mic. I would like to. But I forgot to mention, it's not an American take without 50 count top. You have one internal and one on top. Now, I will... One thing you do have to be careful of is that for Sherman is a great brawler at this BR. It gets a geostabilizer. It gives out 15 miles an hour if you're using miles, but if you're under that, the stabilizer will work. So overall, it's an extremely nice brawling. But if you're under that set speed, it's just so nice. Such a nice. Kind of terrifying. I was close to death. Oh, people move. Yeah, and let's see what I hit. He hit my man. Yep. You know how to use this thing is extremely effective. This is another loader too, by the way. Already 3 kills. That is how, like, not a lot of things know how to deal with you at this BR. Like, you have some guns that will just pen through you. Like, loot. See, the Puma, they have a high tier Puma, but the low tier Puma is also called. Should have done there, but he has heat to heat some. But you can just tank rounds like it's nobody's business. Now let's do one more before I finish this off. But besides people hitting you in the mantlet, which is what most people do, you would just tank shots. There's really, like, besides if somebody has a powerful enough gun, you're not gonna die. Like, it's just your sides that to worry about. Now I will get over there, but and get up on that hill. For long-term players, you probably know what hill I'm talking about. So let's get over there real quick. I'm betting there. Some of the lighter tanks will push the C, sorry for my mumbling, along with A, and then the heavier tanks will push B. That's mostly how it goes. The lighter the cover, the faster you want your tanks to get there. Sherman also is much faster than the Panzer on this one. We're only really facing Russia. Those guns won't be hitting you most of the time, unless they hit your MG port. which, as you saw, not a lot of people hit there because they have a gas canister. They think it's part of the tank. Yeah, those are probably some of the lighter. That's the tank, so I'm gonna drop the right there. Because most people hang back behind that guard. But again, I'm using most of the time with her peeking out. But I doubt these players are experienced enough to be up on the other hill.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Or maybe they are. I hear something.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
There are other enemy tanks.
We've captured
But I
most of the
can
strategic
do that.
zones.
There's one over there somewhere. Yeah, another tip I can also give you is use your binoculars as something you apparently they were shooting when I was just
Designated grid zone. Attention to the map. Artillery strike. Coordinates. Delta. 3. Destroy. Delta. 3. Acknowledged. Open fire. Artillery strike in your sector.
I'm gonna go ahead and back off because those are three tanks that are looking at me. The very murderous.
Our victory is near.
that is the situation. That is what I mean. Like, I'm surprised I'm still alive. I don't know how. Like, KV2 did not pen me. Like, sorry for my lack of talking, but I'm surprised I am not dead. I don't know how that IKV or that KV2 did not kill me. I really should be dead. T-34 now, but you can see extremely overpowered. And of course, but this thing is extremely overpowered, especially if you know what you're doing in it. It's an insane tank. Like, it's in my opinion, it's one of the best 3.7s at its VR. Get up a bit closer so I get some sight in this house. And I'm capping this. Like, you can see how my crew is. Real quick, just to show you. My front is damaged. That side shot right there is the KV2. I don't know how he did not pen me. Side shots, like, look at all that damage I have completely tanked. And not lost a single crew member. Them 4 people. That's for you, man. Like 7 kills. That is how completely overpowered this thing is. Give me 10 kills. 9.
Machine gun ready for action.
1 and this is the new people. I am being ridiculously. Yeah, now I got it. That is how severely OP this thing is. Like, there's nothing I could have done there. I was getting recruited much when I was carrying, but 9 kills, 1 cap, then I died. And I didn't even bring it back up. That is how OP this thing is at its PR. It is insanity at its finest. Like, but keep in mind, you can't... Really? I never had brake system? Guess I didn't have this thing fully spaded. But, you know, those two don't really matter too much. But that is how OP this thing is. Especially, it is not that expensive to get expert crew with it. 5.3 second reload. Like, real quick, let me just get Tank Commander up there. Even more. That is how OP it is. I highly recommend you guys get this tank. Most people don't know the deal with you. I am surprised I am still freaking alive. Like, I don't know how that KV2 did not kill me. Like, just real quick before I end it off, let's just take a look at the KV2. Like, it doesn't have the best of armor, but he was probably using this round. Unless he was using the PB-35, I should be dead. But if he was using the base round, I see why I'm not dead. If he was using that round. And another tank that came up upon me, if you guys are curious about it, was the IKV. Let me find it real quick for you guys. Okay. Guess the Japan mission finally ended. And it was this thing that got down tiered. Partially to us. Not a lot of armor, extremely cramped. But it packs a powerful heat round. It's heat FS at the SPR, which makes it decently good. I mean, not the best armor, but heat FS at the SPR is pretty good. Now, I highly suggest you guys grind this thing out. It is extremely amazing. If you guys wondering what I got from the match, by the way, this is with not a single talisman, and I just ran out of premium time. So this is also without the premium bonuses. So if I had the premium bonus, this would be 30k SL and around 4k RP. That is how extremely OP this thing is. It is a phenomenal, freaking phenomenal plane. Not plane, sorry, tank. Highly suggest you guys get this. Please remember to like and subscribe. Share this with your friends if you like this. Also show my buddy some love. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.